Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Aniptic, and I'm going to be showing you how to find your perfect sensitivity. And the first thing I have to get off of my chest about sensitivity is this isn't like a normal, oh, what's the best sensitivity video that you'll see on YouTube and stuff. Like, people say, oh, use my sensitivity, this and that. My sensitivity is the best. Don't use anybody else's. That's not the case at all. Sensitivity is all preference. It's all personal preference. You might like my sensitivity or not. Plain and simple. I might not like your sensitivity, or I might like it. It's just that. It's all personal preference. It just depends on the player. My sensitivity, as you can see, I'm running a 70-70 horizontal and vertical, left dead sticks and right dead sticks 5-5, and aim down sights 35. Now, I am using a regular DualShock, no strike pack, no what's it called, macros. I'm not using mouse and key. I know it looks like it, but I 100% guaranteed I'm not. I'm running a regular DualShock 4 with no paddles, nothing to control aim, nothing. Okay. I feel like my sensitivity is a good sensitivity. For me at the moment, I've been using for about, I'd say, a good like 2 months now. I finally found it. I used to run 100 back in the day, but with this new recoil pattern change of an Operation Parabellum, I just feel like I just needed a change. But this is how to find the sensitivity that you've been wanting to find, the one that you want to keep. Is go from if you're playing low sensitivity and you feel like you want to play high sensitivity, okay, don't boost it up immediately. Let's say you're running a 40-40 sensitivity, okay? Bump it up 10 in casual. Don't play ranked and trying to figure out your sensitivity, okay? Don't do that. That's not the way to go, because you're gonna struggle, or you might not, but just don't do it. Test it out in a terrorist hunt at first, or casual. I'd prefer terrorist hunt. Then if you feel like it's good in terrorist hunt, try it in casual. Because if you're playing terrorist hunt and you're like, okay, the sensitivity feels really good, right? Then you go over to, let's say, ranked, because you feel like the sensitivity is good enough to play ranked. You're like, yo, what happened? It doesn't feel the same as it did in the terrorist hunt. Well, the thing is between terrorist hunt and multiplayer is terrorist hunts, obviously they're bots. Like, they don't move as much as what a real person would actually like move. Like, a real person's either drop shotting, bunny hopping, or they're moving left or right. And bots don't do that. Like, they crouch every now and then, but it's like in a really slow fashion. Now, again, I'm not saying my sensitivity is the best, because no one's sensitivity is the best. Again, it's personal preference. Try my sensitivity, okay? If you don't like it, then don't use it. Take my sensitivity, and what I want you to do is, if you feel like it's too slow, bump it up 10. If you feel like it's too fast, bump it down 10, and work your way from there. And then if you keep feeling like it's way too fast after that bump down, start bumping it down by 5 after that first bump down by 10. Okay? Then you're eventually going to find your perfect sensitivity. That's exactly what I did. I looked all at these YouTubers, like, when I first started playing this game. Yes, I was one of those people that looked at YouTube videos of what's the perfect sense, how can my aim get better, this and that, right? And I learned that using other people's sensitivities isn't the right way to go. Like, I believe it was when I first started, I tried a 65 horizontal and like a 21 vertical, right? And I tried it and I was like, okay, this is not the way to go. And then so I went from to a 65. I liked the horizontal, but the vertical was just too slow, so I bumped it up to a 65. I just kept going up and up and up and up until I got to a 65, and I was like, okay, this is right. Then I started playing on 100 because I felt like it was too slow. Sensitivity is too slow. I went to casual, and I felt like the 65 was too slow, and I eventually went up to 100. I played 100 for 4 seasons straight. Then this season came, and I felt like the 100 was too slow, or I'm sorry, too fast. So I kept bumping it down. I was doing 90-90 and 80-80 every now and then. I kept like going back and forth, and to the point where I spent a whole 3 days in casual, okay, just looking for my right sense. You know, I already hit my diamond this season, so I was like, you know what, I don't need to maintain it that much. You know, I'm already high, pretty much. Like, if I keep losing, I'll eventually like lose it, but most likely I'm not going to lose my diamond. So I went to casual for 3 days straight and just tried different sensitivities, and to the point where I found my sensitivity, and I've been working for it about 3 weeks, month and a half now, somewhere between there. And I feel like it's perfect now. So if you literally follow these tips of how to get the perfect sensitivity, I promise you, you're literally going to get the sensitivity that you've been waiting for a long time. And if it doesn't work, then I don't know. But that's how I found my perfect sensitivity. Again, I'm not saying, you know, oh, my sensitivity is the best, because it's not. No one's is the best. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful. I mean, I've been hoping for someone to make a video like this. So, and that's why I feel like I have to make a video like this. I am going to clickbait it and say, oh, best sensitivity on console, but it's really not. Again, it's all personal preference. So if you guys did enjoy this video, hit a like, subscribe, and let me know if you want something like this in the future, explaining different things. Like, let me know what else you want just besides gameplay. And I am on Twitch. I stream every single day. Same thing as my YouTube, Aniptic TV. So if you want to come by and just chat, yeah, we'll have some fun. Alright, take it easy.